Welcome back to Central Valley Business. I'm Mike Briggs, hosting the show today, bringing you interesting things that are going on in Fresno and the entire valley. People always saying there's nothing to do in Fresno, and in my life, I found something to do every single day. Exciting stuff. Keep watching us. We're going to tell you what's going on and how to get involved and how to attend stuff, expensive stuff, free stuff. There's so many things to do in Fresno. What a wonderful place to live. By the way, one of the good place to find out about stuff going on and a good way for you to get involved if you want to be involved in your community is the Fresno Kiwanis Club. And today we have a special guest from the Fresno Kiwanis Club, Michael Black. Hey, Mike, what's your official position over there?
Well, I'm the president this year. I get to preside over the 100th year of the Fresno Kiwanis Club in Fresno.
100 years of Fresno Kiwanis given to Fresno.
What was that, Mike?
100 years of the Fresno Kiwanis giving to Fresno.
That's correct. We have 100 years of service to the children of our valley.
Wow. Now, you guys have a special thing coming up that really caught my attention, the Heroes Parade.
You betcha. On September the 11th at Woodward Park, we're hosting the Valley Heroes Parade, and it's going to be a salute to those that lost their lives on 9/11 20 years ago. It's going to be a salute to our Valley veterans, to our law enforcement agencies, and to our first responders.
And who will be in the parade?
Well, we're going to have representatives from local veterans groups. There's a veterans division, and then there's a law enforcement division, which we will have representatives from local law enforcement agencies. And then there's a first responders division, which includes fire, people like fish and game and the ambulance servers.
Yeah, we don't even think of some of those.
Yeah, also our news media, Mike, because they're oftentimes on the scene before anybody else gets there. So our news agencies are invited to participate in the parade in the First Responders Division.
And will this be an annual? Is this the first annual?
This is a part of our centennial celebration, but it's also it's also the maiden parade, and we would like to continue this tradition every year for to honor these people, the heroes, and also to provide something for the public.
Right. Also, I think on September 11th, it's just important to have some public expression of thanks. I think that's a great day to do this.
Yeah.
What you want people to come and watch the parade? Is that the idea?
Well, we're going to have 1,000 miniature American flags planted in the ground at Woodward Park. We would like to have the public come out. It doesn't cost anything extra to come out there while we're having our parade and join us in this celebration. We're going to have a children's playland. We're going to have lots of exhibits. The different agencies that have their recruiting teams will be out there. As you know, recruiting is kind of a tough sell, and they're going to be out there trying to let people know about the opportunities available in law enforcement and the different agencies.
Well, it sounds like a great family event. It's outdoors, so it'll be safe, there'll be fresh air, and parents could come and honor the first responders, and parents could come and set an example for their kids in honoring the first responders, and letting some people know who don't even remember 9/11/2001. That's 20 years ago already. A lot of people alive today weren't even born yet.
That's true, Mike. Another thing about our parade that's important to us, as you may know, the Kiwanis clubs in our area and Kiwanis Clubs International, we focus our attention on helping children become citizens and leaders in the community. And we're going to be having a lot of our sponsored youth out there. That's kids like from the Boys and Girls Clubs,
Sure.
the Scouts, our key clubs, and they're going to be out there at this event. And we're going to match them, Mike, with the heroes. So, like, for example, the sheriff is going to have a unit in the parade, and they've agreed to allow us to have some of our kids climb in the car and go around with them, you know. So we're not only celebrating these heroes, but we're also celebrating our kids,
Yeah.
which I think is going to be awesome.
Well, it's the Heroes Parade. It's on 9/11. What day of the week is that?
That's on Saturday,
Oh, perfect.
luckily enough.
Perfect. It'll be on a Saturday. Fresh air, inspiration, remembrance. There'll be so many things happening all at once that I'm going to go out. I'm committing right now to go out there on September 11th.
That's awesome, Mike. You could send your team out there. That would be cool to make a segment for your program. And, you know, the other thing is we're saying, you know, bring your kids, bring your picnic lunch and quilt, bring the dog on a leash, of course, and come out there and have a great time. We're doing everything possible to make sure that this thing is going to be, you know, a great family fun event for that day. And
That's great.
and along with that, you know, you can get that patriotic feeling by seeing all of those flags and seeing these heroes as they come around. You know, Mayor Jerry Dyer is going to be the Grand Marshal. He's also going to give the blessing for the parade. The VA is going to be out there and do a 21-gun salute. And one of the best color guards in town from the Clovis Armed Forces Recruiting Center is going to be out there to present the flag at the beginning of the opening ceremonies. So, I mean, it's just going to be a wonderful time for everybody. And remember that we're going to be starting up our little celebration about 10:30 in the morning.
Okay.
The parade is going to start about noon, or not about exactly at noon. And then we'll probably be wrapping it up, you know, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon before it gets real hot.
Andrew, you're watching. You probably should get there around, 10:30 or 10 o'clock to find a place to park. You have a couple hours to enjoy the park before the parade actually starts, but there'll be some ceremony going on in the morning before the parade. Is that right?
Well, the booths will be up, and there'll be lots of things to see and do. We have a face painter, we have a food court, we have a playland. You know, we have a lot of things happening for the kids and their families. So it's like, just come on out. We're going to have a great time.
Very good. Our guest is Michael Black from the Kiwanis. This is going to be 100 years old. Not Michael 100 years old, but the Kiwanis and their commitment to Fresno is going to be 100 years old. What date is that, by the way?
Well, we were chartered on May the 25th of 1921. So it's been and the fact of the matter is that the Kiwanis International got started in 1915. So our club in Fresno was, one of the very first Kiwanis clubs chartered. And people that aren't really familiar with Kiwanis, we would like people to check out a Kiwanis club. We have 9 clubs in this division, and every one of them are people just like you who want to get involved in helping the community. And I guarantee you this, if you join the Fresno Kiwanis Club, you're going to have a lot of fun doing it, because we don't do anything that's not fun. So we get out there and have a really good time raising money, and then we decide how to, turn it around and give it back to aid the community. I encourage anybody and everybody to get out there and investigate a Kiwanis club near you.
Right. And anybody interested, they could go to the website, right? FresnoKiwanis.org.
That is correct, Mike. On FresnoKiwanis.org, we have a drop-down menu that tells you about our calendar of events. Anybody's welcome to join our meeting or join in any one of the events that we have on the calendar. Most of the things are no charge, but then of course, like for example, we're going to be going out to the Grizzlies game tonight as a club and having a great time at the Grizzlies, and you know that costs a few bucks to get the ticket, right? But for the most part, you know, everything that we do is just we have a good time, Mike.
Excellent. FresnoKiwanis.org. Go check that out. September 11th, that's a Saturday. There's going to be the Heroes Parade out at Woodward Park. And it's not just a parade. There's a lot of stuff going on out there for the family. So go check that out. But if you have any questions, if you didn't write down the website, call me here at Central Valley Talk. I'll keep this info on my desk and give it to anybody who needs more information. Thank you, Michael Black, for what you do. Oh, my goodness. You guys do a lot. And
you know, Mike, thanks for offering an opportunity for myself and other people and groups around town to be on your show and disseminate information about what we do. And, you know, you're the man.
Thanks, Mike. Michael Black,
Okay.
Fresno Kiwanis. We'll be back with more Central Valley Talk right after
Hey, I'll
this.
see you out at the parade, Mike.
See you at the parade.
Okay, bye now.